Hi, welcome back to a new episode. In this one, we are looking at Sndl grower stock because Sndl stock is actually down today. If we can have a look on the charts, you can see we are down by about 6%, so it's about 5.9%, actually down now to about 6.2%, so it has gone down a little bit in the past few minutes. But overall, this stock over the past 5 days is also seeing a similar decrease, so things not really looking too great for this one in the past week, with it being down by about 18%. Now, getting a bit of context on this one, over the past month, we can see that from the low point of the month up until now, we are still up by about 219%, so things aren't too worrying. But the question for this episode is Sndl a buy right now, or should you avoid this stock? Well, obviously I am not a financial advisor, I'm sure you already know that, so make sure to do your own research before investing in any stocks. But tonight I'm giving my personal opinions on Sndl, so if it sounds like a plan and if you might enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because we are trying to grow the channel and each subscriber does help us on our mission. But please do remember, this is only my opinion and things may be incorrect, but it's just what I personally believe based on what we have been seeing. Now that you know all that, we're going to jump straight into the episode. So Sndl over the past 5 days most notably has seen quite a big decrease. Now we had this initial spike up on the Thursday which took us to around $4, so quite a significant increase in price. I think it makes sense that from that point this one was to fall in price. I mean, over the past 6 months, most notably even the past 2, we can see that the price has gone from about 0.47, so of course about half a dollar, all the way up to about $2, rocketed into highs of around $3 or $4. So it really was a significant increase, and when we do factor in that, we're looking at a huge increase of about 436% to the highs, and even now about 227%. That is a really big gain. I think it does make sense that this one was to drop a bit from where we were seeing those highs, and I think it's very fair that we are seeing this stock in the current position. So I definitely think that tomorrow will be quite an interesting day for the stock. Looking at what we have been seeing today, I would like to see tomorrow be pretty neutral. I'm not saying that it's going to be in the green, but as long as it is pretty flat, I think it could be an indication of this one coming back onto the growth in the next few days. But I do think it is understandable that the stock is down in the past few days as well. Let's face it, it's seen a very big increase in price over the past month or so, and it makes sense that people are going to be taking profits, because bear in mind, if you'd bought this one at 50 cent or even 30 cent or at least 60 cent or somewhere around that price point, you'd have made quite a lot of money on your shares. So I completely understand why people are selling out, and I'm not too concerned by that overall looking at the stock going forwards. I think now could be a fantastic opportunity to buy. It has been pretty flat today. I think this is one of those stocks which definitely now does have some potential. It is definitely very hyped. I definitely could say it may be a little bit overbought, but I think now things are coming more into a reasonable territory. The company is obviously debt free, as we have looked at in a previous episode, and it's little things like this which really will help the stock going forwards. So the potential really is there with Sndl. It's still a penny stock and it is still relatively cheap. I think this one definitely could hit $5 by the end of the year. I think it's 100% possible. I think it could definitely get carried to $5 in the next month or two if it does carry on at the same level of momentum, which I personally do believe is achievable. But right now I think we're in a fantastic position with Sndl. We are coming down by a significant amount. I know that a lot of people are probably quite scared of that. If you'd have bought this one at the highs, I personally would hold this one until it gets back there, because I definitely believe it's possible that this one is going to touch about $3 or $4 in the next year or so, and if you are willing to wait that long, it definitely could be a fantastic opportunity. But I think the next few days will hopefully be pretty flat for the stock. I don't think it will increase by a significant amount, but if we can remain pretty stable at this price point, we're in a fantastic position overall for the next week for this one to come back onto the growth. But right now Sndl is up by a huge amount. I'm not even too concerned that it is dropping. I think now could be one of the best opportunities to buy the dip, but honestly, if I was looking for an opportunity, I would at least wait until midday tomorrow to see if this one is going up or going down or is remaining pretty flat. If it was to go down for the majority of the day, I definitely would avoid it for some time to see if it is going to go down further, and then we could get potentially for a better price. If it was pretty flat, I think then we have a fantastic buy opportunity, and if it's going up, again a fantastic opportunity, as it does definitely indicate some strength for the stock going forwards. But that is just my personal opinion. Do you guys own Sndl? Do you think it's a good buy? I think it is a good long-term buy. I think it has a lot of potential for it still. It could touch $5 to $10 in the next year, maybe even higher than that if the hype does get into the stock and it does keep going up and up and up as people buy more shares. I think now is one of the best entry points that we have seen in a while. I think it was better when it was at this price of about $1, but oh well, we can't talk about that now because we can currently see that we have increased since then. I think it is going to keep going up in the future, and I think that the potential for this company really is there. The fundamentals are pretty strong. Obviously, like I said, the company is now out of debt, and this one does have real potential going forwards into the next few years, so it could be a very good buy and hold stock at the current price. I don't think it's too bad where we are sitting. If we can get this one back up in the next few days, it will be fantastic as well, but I think Sndl is one of those stocks which you should hold for at least a year and see what happens, because I definitely do believe it could grow by a significant amount in that time. But yeah, like I said, I would love to hear what you guys are doing with Sndl. Please do tell us in the comment section, it would be appreciated. Other than that, thank you so much for your time. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on the next one, and I will see you there. Goodbye until then.